Hello again. We are back. This is the second stream of the day. In the previous one, I introduced myself. I'm Juliana Fatardini, by the way, and I'm working on debugging a patch for Suricata, which is stuck with our continuous integration fuzzing tool for testing the quality of the code. And in the previous session, I had just added a few debug statements, and the first one seemed to work, but when I proceeded to add more, something in our automatic formatting tool, clang or clang, messed up with things, and now I have to figure out where the error is. And the lesson learned with that is that I should have built before trying to do it with the OSS script, because this is much faster. So I spent and wasted some time with that and decided that I would fix it live, because then others learn from my mistakes or make fun of me, whatever. So let's go. This one seems to be fine, but here it just seems, oh, it's because it doesn't know what to do with the line break. Yeah, it doesn't understand the line break. Annoying, 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 annoying. Oh, very annoying. Why? Why don't you understand the line break? Is that because of the quotes? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That sounds alright. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. The others seem to be fine. And why is that? Because they are shorter. I see. So apparently, this makes clang, not clang, but some portion of the compiler unhappy. And I should break this, and I do not recall how to do it. So let's check. Excuse me. See, break line, break statement. No, that's not what I want. It's not a command break that I'm looking for. I want to break line code, break line. As far as I am aware, you can just press no, it doesn't work. Well, it didn't work for me. Wrapping of lines occurs when a single statement is continued onto the following line. There are a number of strategies for handling this, which are discussed below. Basic considerations of wrapping. Oh my. The simplest way to wrap a line is to continue it from column 1. Yeah, but that's not what the issue is. No, it's not just about formatting for me. No. The line break code. Breaking compilation. Breaking compiler. This should not be a problem. Why did this become a problem? Let me check the error again. Yeah, you don't understand it, and I suppose it's because we have all the quotes messing up with things. Multiple line compile error C. It can, but 2009. Oh my gosh. This doesn't look good. Taking forever. Excuse me. CP as usual. I have the following statement. Four separate formatted print calls. Wow. If it can glue them, then why won't it? What is... I would expect this to work just fine. It really would. It's also what we see here. Is there a prior error that I'm not noticing? Oh. Yes, I see it. And I'm my own nemesis. I am my own nemesis. I mess up with things badly, as it shows. And then everything else was wrong. And it's all my fault only. And the other one did not break because it was a single line print statement. Oh, my fault. Oh, my fault. Oh, my fault. This one is, oh, I should use this one, because if here is where the issue happens, and because it happens, I might not be able to see the print statement that I want. So I guess I will copy this one. And now I'll do things the right way. Yes, that's how it should have been done before. Well, one errs, one learns. This is the only thing I have, and you are just messing up with the swap file. I truly think this should work, and I'm mad at myself for not checking it before. But let's do it now, shall we? Meanwhile, I'll reach out and ask if anyone wants, not anyone, I just want to check if someone from my family wants an agenda, a planner, wherever, because I don't have one yet and I'm about to buy one. Oh. I can't believe it's happening again. I am so sorry. I hope I didn't deafen anyone with that. Sneezing feels so good. Where should I do it? Ah, my nose, my nose, my nose. And happy nose. Okay, it passes now. So it was all my fault again. Always. Well. I'll just wait for this, and I'll do it with the fuzzer. Well, first I'll commit. Excuse me for that. Oh, that's nasty to listen to, I guess. What is it that I want? I think I'm gonna buy all right. Asked. This should be finishing soon. Yay. Weird noises. Alright. Almost. What else? Okay. I have on stage changes because Silang did its thing. Nope. Here. Now I have 2 fix-ups. There it goes again. Should be fine now. What are we gonna do while we wait for this to run again? And how could I make this better? I'm not sure this will work, but I have to try, so More lessons to be learned. Maybe I could take care of the other blog post that I should publish soon. Well, that is overdue. Terribly overdue. Overdue, wherever. Today is le mardi. Mars. Mars 29. Yeah, I should probably have a look at the blog post about adding a new protocol to Suricata and try to review it. Maybe I'll do that later on today. So many tasks. So useless. Reach out to my mentor and colleague and ask if I have pissed her off with yet another failed pull request, just to know if I should try another approach. I'm asking her if I did something bad in terms of work etiquette, because I'm not sure and I want to know. Some things are, there's no way of knowing some things if we don't ask, so there I go. I think we are close. Where are we? I think we are building the fuzzers, but I don't really know. And now we are fetching all of my branches. I could probably improve this. I don't know how. Maybe I could just use track now. That could work. I can clean up my email. Many things that could be deleted, I guess. I don't know. Those things take so long. Meanwhile, I could look at the code and, oh, this is cold. Think about it. First, let's open up the windows. No one wants to know, but it's rain season here in Salvador. It usually is after summer. We have lots of rains, and we just had some more this morning, and I was busy and I couldn't shut the windows, and well, yesterday I was able to finish or to solve one of the issues that I had. Now I have other things to handle with regards to services and such. Many things. Moving countries from countries, I didn't move any country, is an annoying task. There's so much to figure out. So much. All right, the code. So if we decide that when we have reached alert max, we will not add a signature with the same ID, we won't have numDiff 0. We shouldn't. So we would only have -1, all right. So if numDiff -1, we will do this. Else, if it's lesser than -1, then we will find the correct position. and else would mean it is either equal or greater in terms of ID. So it means it would be dropped. In that case, we would have an else here where we would just add that to the Suricato stats. So we know that we have dropped a signature. So that is another step which will not be done in this commit. Maybe I could add something there so I know. So we have if, yes, I'm using paper to write code. If numdiff -1 replace last. Else else if lesser than 1 lesser than -1 find position and else internal ID equal or greater drop. It's not drop, it's like discarding. Discard and add to stats. Why am I doing it on paper? Because I'm comfortable with that. So this is one of the things that would be done. Now, if we have when we have the same signature and we are at alert max, I know what's the behavior that we should have. But if we have same signature but we still have space on the queue, I assume we would want to keep it. What is the circumstance where we would not want that? The edge case where for some reason we have this one signature that gets triggered by many different transactions and on the same packet, and it floods the alert queue, therefore leaving less space for different signature IDs. How likely is that to happen? Or do we always want to drop? I'll ask. Asking doesn't hurt. Sometimes it does, but it's the best option. Since I have time. No. I'm making sure I got this right. If we have reached packet alert max and the same signature is triggered again for a given packet, we will discard it. Do we want to always discard signatures that have already been triggered for a given packet, or only if we have reached packet alert max? I think I can hello, making sure I got this right. Do we want to always discard signatures that have already been triggered for a given packet, or only if we have reached packet alert max? Yeah, well, asked. I'll say it out loud. I'm many times worried when I have to ask questions because I am quite verbose. That's my style, and I do fear it gets annoying when busier people are trying to read what I write or answer, and it's like this. So I've been trying to reread and summarize, shorten things as much as possible. I fail a lot still, but I try. Oh my. Yeah, I need a better way to do that. That's why I need GDB. I can't have to do that whenever I realize that I needed a different print statement. No, that is not the way. That is not the way. I must. Philip asked yesterday when I reached out to figure something. He asked if CLang works with GDB3, which is a flag that I wanted to use. And it seems to me that it doesn't, because when I tried to use it, I got a build error. But I'm not sure. Does CLang work? So let's check with. Meanwhile, I got an answer. Okay, the question wasn't clear. Say we have let me try again. We have said to that could be triggered by different for the same packet. If we have space in the queue, we should append those or not. Trying again. One day I'll learn how to ask proper questions. Okay, let's see what Reddit has to say. What is the purpose of ggdb 0 papa flags with clang compile command? When we run, make no Reddit. It's even worse because it blocks it and it doesn't give me any options, so it's just blocked. It's useless. Totally useless. Why Reddit? So if we have space, we just add. It could be the same. We add. So I would not change this, just the other part. All right. Okay. So the difference is here. In that case, I think what I have here would work. I have to change the comment as well. Meanwhile, we wait. And now try to... Why does Reddit gray out its pages? How do I get... I don't think... I don't know if that's what I'm looking for. It will happen again. It's too old. Is it too old? I think it is. Not sure Inger keeps things forever. Or it does. No, this is very old. It's not what I'm looking for. I don't want to sign up. Reddit page sometimes grays out. 2 years ago, don't think that's it. No comments, great. I think there's some block here, like it's asking for something but I cannot see it. And then I get this pretty result. No. What? Give me back my songs. I think now it's just because I'm running this and it's a lot, and then I lose everything. Okay. Sometimes. Just what I saw in my old dreams. It's a wonder I haven't lost my connection has been interrupted by Docker. Thank you. I missed the home song and I can't go back. Oh. If I try to do this, I hope it will only loop. Oh, it's the whole key. Q, not key. Yeah, that's it. But there were no answers. Well, whatever. What flags? So those flags work with Clang. So that's not an issue. Clang command line argument interface. I don't know what that is. Soon to find out. It's done. Now I'll try to run reproduce and we will see. I don't recall by heart how to do it. What? Currently I need a more powerful machine. So to reproduce I can do this one. We just ran this and it took forever. Python 3 infra helper pi reproduce suricata. We want fuzz predaf pcap aware and we want this crash. And now I cross my fingers that this print statement will work. Runs. We see nothing. We do see print statements. All right. Where are we? I'm happy because something worked. Oh, will it rain again? All right, let's see. So we add signature. Now I need paper. We add a signature sid 2250002 with num, which is the internal ID 515. To move is 1. Then I forgot that I was using formatted print and I added a total of 0 line breaks. So this looks great, but at least we have it. To move is 1. All right. Then we have signature. Now let's be gentler to everyone, shall we? I'll open a Vim here with, and it will be OSF small fixes, and I want debugging CIFuzz failure address failure. I guess that's enough. So we first one. What do we have? Oh, California. Packet 4. So yeah, for those, it will rain again, who are not familiar with fuzzing as a QA tool, it uses random input. So that's probably why we see things like that. Then we are going to another one. Num is that, and here is the one that we are using. So I'll go with this one, packet 4 again. There's no to move. I don't know why. Probably because we have things happening in places where I have no print statements. Is it my fault? To some extent, yes. I should have figured that out. Oh, why do you print it twice? I need more print statements. And probably a way of knowing where we are. We get another one. We had this one didn't seem to go anywhere. Then we had this without to move. Then we have this. I miss GDB because I don't have a clear idea of how things truly look. I can't, well, I'll read the whole thing and maybe I'll be able to have it in my head what the packet alert queue looks like, and I could probably add a print statement somewhere to do that. We have this. Oh, wait. Oh, 3. All right. The move was 3. Then we went here. Are the print statements messed up? Are they? Where do I have to move? Do I have it in more than one place? Not to me, to move. we have it here in the formatted print. Oh no, wait. No. What else? Not there. Just those. Why is it? Oh! It starts with to move. This is worse, much worse. Let's rethink all those notes that I had taken. I need more space. Where are you going? We'll take you. And have you? No! Let's have you like this, I guess. I know there's a way to have all of those pretty like that. I've seen Josh using Terminator. I don't know how to use that. I probably should, because when we go to that state where we are right now, I miss that. So back, where is the added signature? So in the first part, we have the added signature. So this is the first thing that is being added. Let me try to have it packet 2. I should have the alert count added as well. Well, let's try it. It's the first, so alert count, packet count alert, wherever it should be 0. We have it signature, added signature. We don't want numbers set. No number. Added signature to packet bar. So that's what we had. This is one. So this is not related. This goes away. I'll delete it. So in packet 4, we added those. That was the first thing in packet 4. This is where the packet 4. All right. This is still looking awful. I must learn how to debug such things better. Well, then we have to move 1. It is okay, it makes sense now. And this is what we have here. 2, no. All right. We do not have the packet here. My fault, but because we are trying that, I'm assuming it's the same packet. And packet 7, all right, we have more than one packet here. But I'll assume it's the same. to move is 1. That is not the position. I should have printed the position. I feel very useless. It's raining. Just a moment. It is also munching time. I'm processing this in my head. And considering this is the second alert, alert count would be 1 right now. So I would be 0. This is greater. It's just what we are seeing here. Well, here. So I would become -1. I++, I would be 0. Target pose would be 1. This is messy. I have no idea what alert max is in this context. I should have added that as a print statement as well. Let me take notes. Add print statement. Why am I not doing it in the code? Well, alert max packet from inside menu. Okay. Do I want to print anything else here? I think I want to print target pose to have an idea. If I print target pose, maybe I don't need I. Well, in any case, we know that between those two, the minimum was 1. Our count was 1 minus 1, that would be why? Yeah, I can't assume much. I'll have to add more statements and do all of this again, and I feel annoyed. Let me see what I can get from this before I have to go through all of that again. So we had this, then we have to move, but we don't know to where. Although considering the internal ID, I would imagine that we now have this as 1 and 0 is that. And I don't have a print statement from where we actually insert, so I should. So where insertion happens. So this is what we have at position 0, I'm assuming. Signature. Packet 4. Who knows? All right, so this was, nope, this, then we did this, then we go back here, it's packet 4 still, and we just added the same thing, probably a situation where we have a different transaction. Should I add a print statement about the transaction? It seems so. Maybe I just like to know everything. From what I see here, I think that we have the same signature being added again, and packet alert count should be in 2 now. This was this, then we go on and add this because the internal ID is greater, so priority is smaller, lower, so we don't have to reorganize the queue. All right. Nope, go back. And we are still handling the same packet for now. That's what we have now, I think. Underwater. Now we have another move, which means that the internal ID is lower, and it's 514 again, meaning that I assume it would want to go here, hopefully. And this is happening because the last internal ID on the queue is 516, and this is lower, this is also lower, so all of those trigger to move. All right, so following this, I think we will have this here now. This part here is not very helpful at the moment. Let's just try to use this one here. Started with signature. Signature it will be. I think we are still at packet 4. This is 1 now. This is 2. This is 3. This is 4. It's growing. I should have known. Packet alert max is most likely 15 because my patch didn't go yet. We are working with the max from the Suricata YAML, so it should be this. All right, where were we? This is messy. Messy, I need numbers, I need break lines. Just got here, 5501 here, right. The move was 3, fine. Then we have this again. And it is unclear where it will go, but I assume it will go here. Lots of assumptions. Why just 1? Because it's already the same. Okay. So we have 2 which are the same. And it says, all right, you just have to make space for 1. So it's going definitely here. All right, cool, 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 cool. This will be 4. Should just have used that one. Awesome. Some things are making sense in my head. Signature. Internal ID. This is 5 now. Oh, it's the same packet. It's the same. Packet 4. Although, because it's not written, I'll just keep it like that. Alright, so we had this. Now we have a signature with an ID which is greater than internal ID because we are not moving. (516). It's, well, not greater but equal, so we just add at the end. Cool, it makes sense. Do we need a break? We do. Are we going to do it? We should. Why am I not doing it? Because things are working. All right, we have a to move now, and that means we went all the way up because it's to move 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Things are good. We want to add something here. So the same signature again. I see what you are doing, fuzzers. Packet 4. And then everything else is messed. No. This is what it looks like right now. So far, so good. We did not break anything. Now we have to move 2, so it means we got a 515. Nice. I think we are working with 3 signatures all the time. Right here, we'll get internal ID bracket 4, most likely, but now this is 7 and this is 8. It's growing. We are a bit more than past half the full packet queue. We add 1 at the end. Still packet 4 goes here because it's the same ID as the last one. Okay. We add another one. All right. We are moving packet. Different packet. This seems to have finished here, unless some other transaction could happen here. I don't know. We will see. Now we are on packet 7 apparently. Packet 7 queue. It looks like this. First thing added is signature with internal ID 116. Then we add another with internal ID is much higher, so it just goes, it's just appended to the end of the queue. Right. Then we have a to move and it's just 1. So it goes in between. Annoying. I can't do what I want to. Signature. The internal ID is. Why do I keep the longer name? Who knows? All right. Things are looking like this. Another one that doesn't need man move. 2 more that don't need it. I'm getting greedy. So third is nope. So same ID as the last one. It goes to the end of the queue. Then we get a higher ID, which means lower priority, again to the end of the queue. And then we have a to move, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 5, 1, 4, 5, 1, 4. Things are slightly predictable. Good. Easier to make sense. So signature is the same as, I could just copy. One day I'll get better. I already know that things will change because I saw to move is 1, so it will go here. All right, this one won't be changed. This, which one is it now? Yeah, this will stay 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This will become 6. Now is when things start to get messy. But well, we have to move 1 here because it's the signature, so we just have to move the last one. Right, it's still packet 7, and I know that, but it's just easier for me. Now we add another, so I'm presuming it's 516. Why did you do that to me? I'll assume we did this. Now we are here. And it's the same, and that's why it goes there. I'll become smarter and just copy this time. Oh, that's why you go away from there. I see. We were here. That's what just happened. And we have to move 5. So we are 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We have a 5, 1, 4. Can I do better one day? All right. This is 4th. Menu will change. Is it the same thing as last time? No, we have one more, I guess. If we are following the same loop, we would have one more here to move to. This is it now. So we are here. Okay. We have more here, and now it's at the end. 516 again. It's just okay, and we are getting closer to where the issue happens. I'm curious. It's a main move. We have to move 7 because we are back at 514. But this one happens all right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Everything is working fine so far. This, we are still in packet 7. And after that happens, we still add another one. Yes, I will. Feel free to hate me and to think I'm wherever. I'm doing the same. It's same mode. Right, okay, we are here. We add a final one, which is the same. I will not copy there because I don't want to miss my selection here. And we got the issue. Where was it? And I don't know because it doesn't show. This is the annoying part. I don't know where exactly it happened. I do know that they tried this, but then it received a SIG abort and hell broke loose. I should try to assume things. $280. Which one is $280? So the issue is happening when we have not reached, have we? Detect engine alert. It's not even. Well, 196. I know we are going to the. For some reason, it counts the line after. This one is correct. I should assume that the error happened with this one. I should have counted things better because I don't have a clear idea of things right now. I do know that we called main move and it was probably 7. The debug statement is here and we called it, then this happened. The thread was probably triggering all the things, the SIG abort, then it moved on to the next, but this was 0 and things happened. I'll assume that and try to work on that assumption. So all of that is for packet 7. Alert count, let's see. Where do we get the first packet 7? It's here. So we have packet count goes to 1. Packet count goes to 2. Are we not properly updating packet count? I will add a print statement where we increment packet count. So many things to delete later. Well, okay. I got lost. Four, 7. So it was previously it was 0. We add 1, it is incremented to 1, all right. Then it is incremented to 2. Here it will be incremented to 3 afterwards. When we reach here, it is incremented to 4, incremented to 5, incremented to 6, incremented to 7, incremented to 8, incremented to 9, incremented to 10, incremented to 11. Here it is 11 because we increment afterwards. So here it is 11. All right, so this is my assumption. I therefore is 11 minus 1, so it's 10. It is greater than 0. And the internal ID is of I is 10, right? Internal ID of that was probably 516, and that one is 514, so it's bigger. So we will decrement. Next I is 9. 9 was 516. We decrement. Next I is 8. 8 is 515. We decrement. 7 515. 6 515. 5 4. So I goes to 4. When I goes to 4, these two are same, so we quit. I goes to 5. Target pause is 6. We are at target pause I is 5. Target pause is 6. Packet alert max is 15 because that's the default. Minus 1, minus 5. This is such a piece. We could just do it minus target pause. I'll try to, once everything is working out, I'll change that. So the space after the target should be 15 minus 6, it should be 9. All right, and to move is the minimum between space post target, which is 9, and packet alert counts, which is everything is wrong, so wrong. Oh, no. Did I count it wrong? Because TrueMove is saying it's 7. So let's try. Alerts, no, alerts count was 11 minus 5. That should be 6. I did something wrong. I'll have to redo the whole thinking. It's been an hour and a half. I'll do a short break before my brain melts and I'm not able to process what's going on, and I'll be back after 10 minutes, 15 minutes or so. See you soon.